city, they are always the darkest. Wow! My kid is a cute little bathroom. No one has ever dared to say no when we ask. Sometimes it's me, it's her, we both do. I tell her wash her hands and always say thank you. When I'm solo, it's a different kind of scene. There's no mercy for a polite adultery. They take my something and they call it trespassing. I'll say I'm pissing till you're trying to harass me. I can't take out on the side of the cop is. Beneath the moon or undercover and stop it. I have to do it when the cameras are mocking. These places are always the darkest. The best places are always the darkest. The best places are always the darkest. And the city they are always the darkest. My basic bodily functions are bad. 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 My basic bodily functions are bad.
Saw her standing in the market checkout queue. Stood behind her even though the rest weren't full. Took my groceries and just bought a pack of gum. Helped her carry her bags to her station wagon. She smiled, I smiled, I touched her arm, she flinched. I turned to walk away and she said, "Are you inclined to have an open mind?" I said, "I think you're beautiful." We kissed. Oh, 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 oh. You're better than the rest. My mind and my body through a battery of tests. Put my hand under your dress, introduced me to your unexpected guest. In the morning I found myself confused. Wondered what in the world I'd gotten into. A cup of coffee and the answer soon emerged. I would call her and explain this was absurd. I dialed, it rang, she spoke, I stammered, she laughed, I smiled, said I'll be right over. Oh, 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 oh. You're better than the rest. My mind and my body through a battery of tests. Put my hand under your dress, introduced me to your unexpected guest. And she said thank you for not punching me in the face like that asshole Stephen Ray in the Crying Game. I said I think he overreacted, but then I'm not Irish Catholic. We're not built the same. We're not built the same.
you tell the truth? Speak your mind without a care. How did I get so far from when I used to share? Life can be so messy, and even when I try to clean it, I still need someone to guide me. It gets harder to admit. Dream all day. Don't wanna feel afraid. I wanna feel loved and protected from my own grown-up ways. And all the kids say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I wanna dream all day. Don't wanna feel afraid. I wanna feel loved and protected from my own grown-up ways. And all the kids say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It gets harder to. And all the kids say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all the kids say yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all the kids say yeah, yeah, yeah.
And that's Marison here on the Nur Ein pre-show. I'm your host, Tommy G, and we're going to be going with the Nur Ein 11 finals coming up tonight. Right after a few more tunes, about 9 o'clock, we'll be starting that off. Thank you for joining me. I'm Tommy G, and we have not only the finals, but a history of all the finals and all 11 Nur Eins coming up tonight. So before that, let's play a couple more tunes. This is Patient Number 7 by Billy's Little Trip, back from an earlier Nur Ein.
I could see the look in their eyes when they came to say their last goodbyes. Standing at a distance, safely and wind as I breathe. God forbid you get too close and catch my disease. No one will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss me when I'm gone. Hear a whisper in the hallway, now they call you by name. Everybody's got a number in the dying game. Thinking back to all the things that I really should have done. But here I'm lying, dying, it's useless as a carnival of cum. No one will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss me when I'm rotting in the ground. No one will miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, no one will miss me
when I'm rotting in the ground. No one will miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, no one will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss me when I'm gone. No one will miss me when I'm rotting in the ground. No one will miss me when I'm gone. When I'm gone, no one will miss me when I'm gone.
And we're off, and I'm coming out of turn number one, and I'm way out in front like I'm the only one in the race. And we're headed into turn number two, and I'm coming around to the straightaway. And the checkered flag is waving in my face, and the crowd goes wild, and I jump out and wave to the fans. Two men in black suits and glasses come and take me away on a secret mission on a submarine in the deepest sea, under the polar ice, searching for Russian submarines, hiding from Chinese spies, running silent and deep, except for the sonar beam. And summer's getting closer and closer and closer and closer. Dive, dive. It's right on top of us, and if we escape from this, then someday I could ride a bull in the rodeo somewhere down in Mexico. The senoritas love it, don't you know? Let the cervezas flow. Think I could retire here from my adventurous life, settle down with kids and a wife. Something ain't right, 'cause that ain't me. I'm just that guy from the third floor, never sailed a sub-racing car. And now I know what these beeps are for, and I ain't dying in Mexico. Imaginary life before my eyes, I'm just a regular guy. Wish I could say goodbye before I go. They shook my heart to wake me up, but even so, it seems my time is here.
Yes, it is Nur Ein time here. I'm your host, Tommy G. Let me actually put my little mug up here. Hey, there I am. Welcome. Welcome to Nur Ein. That's right. This is the finals for Nur Ein 11. There have been 8 weeks in a row. This is the 8th song in a row these two artists that are playing tonight have done. They've got a prompt, they've had a challenge, and had a week to do a song, and they have done them. Continuing to this week. And one of these two are going to be the Nur Ein. I'm going to change things up a little bit. I'm going to actually play the finalists right now. And then we're going to do a history of all of the final rounds from 1 all the way to 10. And then we'll do 11 over again. Because I don't think there's a lot of people here tonight, right now. But they will be joining us as we go along. So let's play the original 2 songs now. And we will continue on. Right now, the song had to be Leviathan is the title of the song, and you had to bring your A game. So, first song is up by BGM, called Leviathan, on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
We've got this problem deep below the surface.
like some giant monster on the ocean floor. You said that this Leviathan will end us, and that she can't be with me anymore. Though it may seem like a behemoth, it ain't that bad. Hardly the worst we've ever had. This situation that's between us, we'll fix it if we hope and wish. A Leviathan is just a great big fish. Our issues seem to float up at the worst times, just like some scaly reptile from below. We used to try and calm these stormy waters, but now you wanna pack your things and go. You know this doesn't have to be, 'cause I believe in you and me, and not some Bible creature from the sea. Though it may seem like a behemoth, it ain't that bad. Hardly the worst we've ever had. This situation that's between us, we'll fix it if we hope and wish. A Leviathan is just a great big fish. A Leviathan
That's right, it's Nur Ein time. Those are the two finalists. We're playing them again at the end of the show.
25 will enter, all of them will try. Only one will stand alone, and 24 will die. This is Nur Ein.
This is Nur Ein.
Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein.
That was right. BGM and Grumpy Mike were the two finalists in Nur Ein 11. That's what this is all about. We're going to be playing all of the finalists from all the previous rounds tonight. About an hour and a half full of music and mayhem, shall we call it. And then at the very end, we are going to be playing again the round 11 songs, which happen to be BGM and Grumpy Mike's finalists tonight and tomorrow, and possibly the next day. You are probably going to be judging who is going to be the winner, because it's not just the judges this time around. It is everybody who has submitted the song. All 25 entries that happen this time around are the ones that are going to choose who will be the one, the Nur Ein. So pay attention. It's going to be important. But before we do all that, I want to thank Nivius for all the work he's done with what's going on here. And also, he did a few years ago, he did a history of what happened in the final rounds in Nur Ein, and it really didn't get out there, so I want to replay that. I want to have some fun with that and play a lot of the tunes that did not quite get as much that's going on. But these are all finalists. Be aware. These are folks. Every one of them has gotten through 7 straight weeks of a song a week, and this is the 8th week. So all of these songs you're going to be hearing tonight is at the tail end of the marathon. How you had enough gas to get that far is difficult enough. But the fact you came out with these awesome songs at that time, because you had to bring your A game for the final round. There's no two ways around it. So the first one up, we're gonna let Nivius lead us into what happened in the final round of Nur Ein 1 here on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
Nur Ein 1, the year 2006. The title was Sore Winner. That title was chosen by the judges specifically as a nod to the struggle and sacrifice it took to reach the pinnacle. The contestants were the mysterious masked man, Kafborg, the jack-of-all-trades, Glenn Case, and the Canadian rocker, Leaf 62. In the end, Glenn Case's lyrics showed great humility, saying to the world, "I'd be surprised if I won." He did win, becoming the first Nur Ein champion.
Change the rules to make it tough for beginners. It's like
like the losers and call them fools, 'cause you're nothing but a soul winner. You play your life like it's winner takes all. If you stumble to be humble, abandon never humility, praise your skill with overkill, never hit tranquility. You're the winner, worse than a sinner. Suffer the wolf for your pride. You're the winner, worse than a sinner. Not a care for those that tried. Large crowd, you could have bowed and ended it with the rah, rah, rah. But you're still loud and talking proud, telling me again about your blah, blah, blah. And you claim it's just another fun, friendly game. So why is your triumph talk so self-serving and lame? And you claim it's just another fun, friendly game. So why is your triumph talk so self-serving and lame? And you claim it's just another fun, friendly game. So why is your triumph talk so self-serving and lame?
Go down swinging when I lose, proudly displaying every bruise. I'll take my punishment, 'cause I can dish it out. This is war, and I am sore. I'll redirect the pain I feel, and make it yours, I'll make it real. You'll have to make me fall, because I won't retreat. If I don't drop, I'll end on top. If I'm not so good at winning, it's because I'm out of practice. And frankly, I've been taken by surprise. I've been roughed up and beat, and I expect defeat. I threw everything I had at them, and now it is complete. And I have won, and I admit that I am feeling slightly stunned, because I had a lot to overcome. The fight is done, so now I won. I wear my honor like a badge. At times that's all a fighter has. I concentrated on just staying on my feet. I won't be swayed, I will be brave. I see a tunnel, I see red. I push myself full speed ahead. If it doesn't kill me, it only makes me strong. I won't leave till I can't bleed. If I'm not so good at winning, it's because it's unexpected. Although it's not as if I haven't tried. I've been cut up and hurt, my wounds are full of dirt. If I win things fairly, I will have put in the work, and I have won. And I admit that I am feeling slightly stunned, because I had a lot to overcome. The fight is done, so now I won.
Nur Ein 2, the year 2007. The title was Heart of a Lion. The title was chosen as a nod to the perseverance it took to get to the final round. The contestants were Pennsylvanian music teacher Frankie Bigface and Canadian techno rocker Puce. Both competitors brought their all to the finals. Frankie's song brought elements of 60s pop soul, while Puce opted for clean, crisp pop perfection. In the end, victory would go to Puce, making him the second Nur Ein champion.
My girl has a bit of a wild side. She sleeps all day and stays out all night. She's always ready to start a cat fight. She may never bark, but she has quite the bite. But when there's trouble, she always seems to come out fine and land on her feet. I've almost started to think that she might have 9 lives, 'cause she's so lucky. Oh, she's cool and she acts so sophisticated, but she can be so cruel. I wouldn't say that she's quite domesticated. She's as sleek as a jaguar, the eye of the tiger, the heart of a lion is beating inside her. When I describe her, it seems so unlikely that such a wild creature would live alongside me. When she needs me, she's been known to leave her claw marks up and down my back. So I've learned to treat her how she pleases. Rub her the wrong way and you'll get a scratch. She's got this look that I've come to know means she's hungry and could jump anyone. I complain, but it's so hard to speak properly when the cat's got your tongue. Oh, she's cool and she acts so sophisticated, but she can be so cruel. I wouldn't say that she's quite domesticated. She's as sleek as a jaguar, the eye of the tiger, the heart of a lion is beating inside her. When I describe her, it seems so unlikely that such a wild creature would live alongside me. You know love's cruel game of charades. Never say what you're thinking of, the other can translate. She wants a pose when I'm thinking of pulling. I'm getting serious and she thinks that I'm fooling. I wanna love you, baby, just tell me what you want. I'm tired of solving puzzles like an idiot savant. I'm begging you to help me, I'm down on my knees. Baby, baby, please. She said she used to have a heart, used to have you not even tried to win a love and affection. Used to kiss the sweet Put your heart under the microscope, reveal the truth.
Earning a degree is especially pursuing. I'm convincing her you're absolutely fluid.
I wanna get you back, baby, make my return. But when I think about you, honey, I forget everything I learned. I'm begging you to help me, I'm down on my knees. Baby, baby, please.
She said she used to have a heart of a used to have you not even trying to win her love and affection. Used to catch the smells of the used to have the best I could give her. Was love and that inspiration.
Nur Ein 3, the year 2008. The title was Man of the Hour. It was chosen as a nod to the Nur Ein concept of standing alone, unequaled at the end. The contestants were Song Fight's drummer extraordinaire, Ken Maru, quirky guitar king, Paco Del Stinko, Nur Ein supergroup The Worldly Self-Assurance, and California folk rocker, Ross Durand. The battle had 4 top-notch songs, just like the round before, but in the end, it was the combined skills of Glennie, Furry Pedro, Frisbee, and Melvin that won the day, making The Worldly Self-Assurance the first group to ever win the Nur Ein.
It's a cold, spiteful night in the phone booth under the cafe light. All night you wait for the courage to make the call. Raindrops fall like Morse code to remind you of your flaws. They tell you leave her alone. Forehead rests on your palm while you relive your regrets. Think of all you didn't do. If I could be a man and not a coward for at least
yes, he paid his dues to buy some brand new shoes. But when he takes them off, he wears the same old socks.
He's such a hero as he sweats. But I don't ever forget. He's the man of the hour. Just like so many more who walk on through my door. Yes, his kiss can bring the power. If I say we need a job, freedom can be very far. But as I wait for the day, I watch the clock tick away.
Nursery rhyme set the mood, baby bottle holds the food. His wallet offers thanks for his naughty bottom spank.
He snivels and he cries. I exhale and shut my eyes. He's the man of the hour. Just like so many more who walked on through my door. Yes, his kiss can bring the power. If I say we need a job, freedom can be very far. But as I wait for the day, I watch the clock tick away.
In my mind, I go so far away. Another day and another place when I was quite young. With breath like liverwurst, he puts me down face first. He's got so much to prove while I can hardly move.
Another sadist superstar. 60 minutes never seems so far. He's the man of the hour. Just like so many more who walked on through my door. Yes, his kiss can bring the power. If I say we need a job, freedom can be very far. But as I wait for the day, I watch the clock tick away.
All eyes are on him as he comes in the room. They all envy the shoes that he's in. To the women, he's mystery. To men, he's the man of the hour. The world in the palm of his hand. He's the golden boy with the silver tongue. All they know is that he's got a way. They all listen as if he's got something to say. The man of the hour, but time keeps ticking away. Time passes and hours change. The man tomorrow will be different from today. And he doesn't speak too many lies, and he doesn't speak too many truths. It's the only way he can be all things to all people. That includes you. midnight's chiming, the spell's wearing off. The carriage is pumpkin again. Though mice once were horses, his mule was a man, the man of the hour. Left less than a slipper again. But time passes and hours change. The man tomorrow will be different than today. Half my life is gone at 35. With any luck, I will survive to be the man I hoped I'd be. A man you read about in history. Give me a chance to show you I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour. My father's words rang hollow, left no map for me to follow. Now he's gone to darkened skies, leaving me without advice. Give me a chance to show you I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour. I'd like to rise up and find a call to adventure. Be presented with a challenge that would test my intentions. I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour. I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour. Give me a chance to show you I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour. I want to be the man you deserve to see. I'll give you anything you'll ever need. A man who'll do everything in his power to be your everything, your man of the hour.
Nur Ein 4, the year 2009. The title was Source of the Light. It was chosen to symbolize the light at the end of the tunnel, the end of a journey. The final two competitors mirrored Nur Ein 2. It was Frankie Bigface facing off against a rocker from the Great White North. This time, it was Thurman. Unlike Nur Ein 2, Frankie Bigface would not be denied victory. While singing out "Anything is Possible," Frankie Bigface became the 4th Nur Ein champion.
We weren't doing too well. Decided to try something new to break the spell. And this is what we set out to do. You read a book on astrology, and I read a book about stars. I followed you, and you followed me, and neither of us made it far. So we took out a pen and proceeded to draw up a plan, a strict regimen. Starting again, determined to recreate the moment when everything felt so right. Ignoring the signs, embracing the omens, embarked on a search for the sources of life. Moves us sometimes to keep it inside. It's almost impossible. We gathered on charts and maps, set out for the open sky. Friendship sparkled and snapped as we climbed into the atmospheric tide. Wearing suits resistant to radiation, exerting our minds and our minds, pushing the limits of aviation. We rocketed toward the source of life. Eludes us sometimes. Anything's possible. Anything's possible. Everything's possible. Everything is as clear as day. We found our way. We found our way. And what we need is exactly what we have. And what we have is exactly what we need. What we need is exactly what we have. What we have is exactly what we need. What we need is exactly what we have. What we have is exactly what we need. What we need is exactly what we have. What we have is exactly what we need. What we need is exactly what we have. What we have is exactly what we need. What we need is exactly what we
I'm feeling like I might just be the only one to feel this way about someone. And I see the light, but it's not the only one to breathe a prayer about someone. Whoa, we're all the same, share thing. Cause I'd say fade away.
5, the year 2010. The title was See You in Hell. The judges understand the intensity of the Nur Ein. We found a parting shot, like See You in Hell, a fitting closer. The contestants were the California supergroup, the Berkeley Social Scene, and the always avant-garde Boop Boop. Despite having a former champion and a former finalist in their ranks, the Berkeley Social Scene could not match up against Ben Krieger's creative onslaught. Boop Boop would take the crown and become the 5th Nur Ein champion.
Woohoo! All right, off their 1985 album Bob, that was The Impediment with Aiken to Fail. This is DJ Billy Threat, and you're listening to Nur Ein Radio. We're down to the final song by Boop Boop, ladies and gentlemen. A nice little ditty. Hope you like it. It's called See You in Hell. Pretty girl up above and oh so lonely, just like me before I fell. How I love you, baby, please commit a sin, so maybe I'll see you in hell. I can see that you have got yourself a man already, as the child inside you swells. How I pray that you will terminate the baby so that I'll see you in hell. You would think the mighty Satan could just call you up and kindly ask you over for tea. No, you'll have to shoot a minister or something else that's sinister to give your soul to me. 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 Pretty girl, when you're driving past the church on Sunday and you're tempted by those bells, press the pedal down and hit a nice old Christian lady. I'll see you in
The melancholy of goodbye, a fire so beautifully bright, turning into ashes after burning through the night. I can't remember the last time we shared a laugh or story, staying up till morning. Time has faded our youth's glory. How did you become like the wind? Vanishes then comes back again. Man is flesh and bone. I'm surprised you couldn't tell. Paying for your sins like it's my own, so I can see you in hell. Your ghost is haunting me, but I miss you just as well. And I'll sin any way I can, so I can see you in hell. I'm left behind to decide if I'm the type to follow you, or if I'm the kind who wants to lead the whole way through. You had to walk a faded line of a lie too hard to sell. as well. And I'll sit any way I can so I can see you in hell. The richest man can starve. You can have it all and still need more. Our secrets tearing us apart, eating at our core. I keep your picture on the wall to remind me who I am. It comforts me when I feel small and builds my strength again. I hope you become like the wind who vanishes then comes back again. A man is flesh and bone. I'm surprised you couldn't tell. Paying for your sins like it's my own, so I can see you in hell. Your ghost is haunting me, but I miss you just as well. And I'll sin any way I can so I can see you in hell.
That is See You in Hell by Berkeley Social Scene. I'm Tommy G, your host. And I'm going to take a quick break because I have the feeling a battery on a camera is going to be dying in just a second. And then we will start right back up. So if there's a break in the action, don't feel bad. We're going to take a short break for a second while I swap a camera battery, and we will start back up with Nur Ein Final for 6. Let's see how bad this screws things up and starts it back up. That's my hope, that it won't be bad. So, where'd it go? Hang tight. I'll leave the mics up. We'll see how quickly this turns around. Welcome to the experiment, folks. Yes, here on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
Nur Ein 6, the year 2011. The title was Last Call. The title remarks the end, the closing of another wild competition. The contestants were a former champion, the Worldly Self-Assurance, and a former finalist, Paco del Stinko. The Worldly Self-Assurance brought the same mix of skills that had brought them victory in Nur Ein 3, but could not defeat the charm-filled entry of Paco del Stinko, and thus the guitarist from New Hampshire became the 6th Nur Ein champion.
Exhale as you hang up the phone. You tell yourself it for the last time. Put on your guard and raise your hose. Being careful to adjust the line. Grab your purse and close the door, just like you've done 1,000 times.
This ain't your last call. Your last call.
This is the last call of the day. My phone's the only one switched on. All music loops around and round. 5 o'clock has been and gone. For a moment, the music stops, and I hear a beat. My hand starts trembling. I hold the receiver to my cheek. You haven't said a word to me since August of the previous year. Thought our friendship was done for good. One day disappear, your voice comes on the line. My withered heart's alive again, my dear.
I thought about it too hard before making this call. I never rushed in, that doesn't mean I'm not a fool. Some problems are big, but this one is small. I never rushed in, that doesn't mean I'm not a With every quiet word you say, I never wanna go to sleep. If I could reach right through this thing and bring you back to me. The music hits a sour note. You have to go. My hand stops trembling. I throw the receiver to the floor. I thought about it too hard before making this call. I never rushed in, that doesn't mean I'm not a fool. Some problems are big, but this one is small. I never rushed in, that doesn't mean I'm not.
Nur Ein 7, the year 2012. The title was More or Less. The title remarks the idea that the competitors are running on empty and the question of what they would be able to bring to the table. The competitors were Nur Ein 4 champion Frankie Bigface versus Nur Ein 3 finalist Ross Durand. Both musicians went to their tried and true. Ross brought politically tinged folk rock. Frankie brought glam rock pop about relationships. In the end, Frankie would become the first ever two-time Nur Ein champion.
Do you want more or less? Just say when, you can't always come back and get your cup filled up again unless the well runs out and the river runs dry, because these days you never know What will happen with those guys upstream? They're taking everything just because they can, more or less. If you got more or less, that's how it's gotta be. 'Cause these days there don't seem to be anything in between. Then what's got shall get, then what's not, that's us. So when the well runs dry, we're the ones who'll be making all the fuss, and we'll do without just because we must, more or less. Land of the free and the home of the brave. Everybody take out your flags and wave, because we're living in the new improved U.S. 1% more, 99% less. Well, more or less I'm just an average guy with his average dreams of a piece of the pie. You know I don't really care what kind it turns out to be, or how big the slice is, as long as I get some ice cream on the side to make it go down smooth. 'Cause Mr. Pie Man, we know you know exactly what you do. When our cup runneth empty, the tap does too. Less for us is more for you, more or less. And you know we all hope someday you get your due, more or less.
It up to me, whispering sweet nothings, getting shushed by an old lady. Act 4, it's clear that you want more, and every passing minute's longer than the one before. But now the play is over, and your head is on my shoulder. But when I start my motor, you become a whistleblower, more or less. It's cruel to make me guess. Communication shouldn't be a Rorschach test. And I won't lie, no, I'll happily confess that I'm finding more and more that I want you less and less. We change the way we do business, we're bound to slow to a halt. It's basic physics, one body in motion and the other at rest. Might induce friction, but it's making me depressed. More or less, it's cruel to make me guess. Communication shouldn't be a Rorschach test. And I won't lie, no, I'll happily confess I'm finding more and more. More or less, it's cruel to make me guess. Communication shouldn't be a Rorschach test. And I won't lie, no, I'll happily confess that I'm finding more and more that I want you less and less. Yes, I'm finding more and more that I want you less and less. Yes, I'm finding more and more that I want you less and less.
8, the year 2013. The title was Hold On. The title was chosen before the competition even began. The title Hold On is the most used title in Billboard Hot 100 history, making it an intriguing challenge. As time went on, it became more and more fitting as the title for the finale. The competitors were Nur Ein 6 champion Paco del Stingo and the newcomer from Spain, Carlo Bruno Jr. The ending of this chapter will be written shortly. Nur Ein.
Some people that break your nose and want to steal your clothes. No matter your gloomy face, smells like surrender day. Can't see with that angry eyes. The size of the mess you are. You'll find some ways to eat that does not appeal to some people. Going slow, hit the ground, hands like being trampled. Your hate is nightmare. Want to awake and stop being treated like an asshole. Last time someone made you believe someone was to learn and was to sad. Still, I felt consequences in your blood. To end the every mistake made by every one of those big bastards will have its revenge. Will have its revenge till they stop telling you lies. Should be we will light many fires and burn all the night.
arrived at the final round between Titan Docks and Marisan. But before we get to that SmackDown, I have an announcement to make. Next year, Nur Ein is going to be a little different, as I will be stepping down as a judge for the first.
Yes, he was stepping down as a judge last year, but this year he changed around and he's back in again. I was going through what I had for a previous one, but I forgot that he had changed around, and that's why I had pulled him out of that actual cut, and we pulled that cut anyway. So I'm going to switch up here for a second and see if I can come online. Hello. Welcome back for... we've been playing Nivius for an hour in between all the hits on Nur Ein, just in case you didn't know what was going on. Those were the finalists for each Nur Ein, going back from Nur Ein 1 to now we're up to Nur Ein number 9, which was only a couple of years ago. This one was called The Usual Bravura, and it's the Titan Docks and Marisan were in the 2 finalist positions. So let's see who of these 2 ended up winning. I believe the Titan Docks ended up winning. And the song was The Usual Bravura, here on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
Room, showing off more. Well, I swagger into the room, showing off more front than Myers, dropping platitudes and bombs around like a rat with a new gold tooth. And with the usual bravura, I take command of all that I survey and pray. The cracks in my facade do not crumble into dust. But just one look from you makes me wonder what I'm doing here, and my confidence erodes, leaving me with just one question. Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the only one? For class and sophistication, I know I pale by comparison, but masks aren't just for superheroes, that's one thing that I know. And with the usual bravura, I'll try to punch above my weight again, and then keep my guard up so the glass jaw doesn't show. But just one look from you will strip away the self-protective shield, and I'm naked like a babe, trying to find the answer to just one question. Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the only one for you? For you. For you. For you. I put my best foot forward, bring my A game to the fore. I give it all, I got a minute, give a little more. There's no time for questioning, there's no time for doubt. There's no time for hiding, I just gotta spit it out. Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the one? Could I be the only one? Got no time for questions, there's no time for doubt. No time for hiding, I just gotta spit it out. This ain't here, time, no one give it all I got. Could I be the only one for you?
It's been a few months now. We've been around a while. We sat and sipped in cafes, studied one another's smile. Everything looks romantic when your eyes are full of someone else's magic. You can to run away. Showed you what's behind the curtain. Despite everything, you stay. In my show, it still plays daily. I'm the virtuoso act, but you see through my illusions, separating lies from fact. And against your better judgment, you wait. Oh, my heartstrings are tethered and strained. Leather ribbons reaching out for truth. Will it be the usual bravura, or will I give it all to you? Oh, my heartstrings are tethered and strained. Leather ribbons reaching out for truth. Will it be the usual bravura, or will I give it all to you? Or will I give it all to you?
That was Marison here on the Nur Ein listening party. Before that was Titan Docs. Both of those from Nur Ein 9, the finalists. We're counting down all the finalists from all the Nur Eins going back to number 1. And now we're coming up with number 10, which has Cave Dwellers and Nick M. Soma doing Dogs of War here on the Nur Ein listening party.
All in favor, raise your hand. Motion carries, take a stand. Tell me what you thought we had in common. You're a girl and I'm a boy. Hardly common ground, I'd say. We share more
gates open wide. All our confines were cast aside, and as continents they drift, all earthly powers shift, fade away. Standing tall to reach the sky, a long track to ride, harder to follow, harder to stay. We never knew, never tried. Do you think you'll take the lead one day and never be in need of help? Stranger ways I used to know, the world was brighter back before those raging doves. They were unleashed, once gone, our dreams we can restore. The ocean calls me now, my eyes are tired, and I'm feeling worn with only shreds of memories, a life the dogs of war have torn. Cling to the past, you changed the locks too many times. Wrong answer every time you tried, so leave me behind. Now the skies are blue, the world is calm. Your destination stay the same. Your shadows fall and make you cry. Then tell me who will be to blame. And as continents they drift, all earthly powers shift, fade away. Stranger ways I used to know, the world was brighter back before those raging doves. They were unleashed, once gone, our dreams we can restore. The ocean calls me now, my eyes are tired, and I'm feeling worn with only shreds of memories, a life the dogs of war have torn. And as continents they drift, all earthly powers shift, and as now the skies are blue, the world is calm. Your destination stay the same. The shadows fall and make you cry. Then tell me who will be to blame. All earthly powers shift, and as continents they drift, all
And that was Nick M. Soma here on the Nur Ein Listening Party. Before that was Cave Dwellers. That, of course, was the finalists for Nur Ein 10. That puts us up to the current year. We are in Nur Ein 11. That's where we are. We have 2 finalists. Only one of them will last. One of them will go on and be the champion. They will be the Nur Ein. But you might be the one that's actually going to be voting for that, because it's not just the judges who get to pick. It's anyone who has put in a song in Nur Ein 11 are judges. You should have gotten an email from Nivius, hopefully. If not, you should be putting one back into Songlander anyway. You're going to choose between BGM and Grumpy Mike as to who's going to be the Nur Ein this year. So get your votes in early, and that way we can find out who actually is going to be the winner. So we're going to play the 2 songs that are the finalists, and you can also catch them out over at songlander.com under Nur Ein's subheading there. This is BGM with Leviathan here on the Nur Ein Listening Party.
We've got this problem deep below the surface, like some giant monster on the ocean
that this Leviathan will end us, and that she can't be with me anymore. Though it may seem like a behemoth, it ain't that bad. Hardly the worst we've ever had. This situation that's between us, we'll fix it if we hope and wish. A Leviathan is just a great big fish. Our issues seem to float up at the worst times, just like some scaly reptile from below. We used to try and calm these stormy waters, but now you wanna pack your things and go. You know this doesn't have to be, 'cause I believe in you and me, and not some Bible creature from the sea. Though it may seem like a behemoth, it ain't that bad. Hardly the worst we've ever had. This situation that's between us, we'll fix it if we hope and wish. A Leviathan is just a great big fish. A Leviathan is just a great big fish.
He's got a swagger, he moves real slowly. Nothing commands him but his own priorities. He speaks with confidence, some might say arrogance. And if you face him, you better bring a good defense. He says, I know I'm right, and if you don't, why don't you fight? Learn to stand your ground, and if you can't, go sit back down. They say he's a monster, a human Leviathan, and nothing you can say or do will ever penetrate his skin. No. He acts with calm, some might say he's cold. Whenever he's threatened, he's cavalier and bold. His equanimity and unyielding acerbity haven't won over any acquaintances or enemies. They say he's a monster, a human Leviathan, and nothing you can say or do will ever penetrate his skin. No. In his mind, he's a turtle and not a monster, smashing, disrupting the scene. In his mind, he's a turtle, bewildered by the heightened anxiety. In his mind, he's a turtle, and just as harmless as you or me. He's got a swagger, he moves unhurried. Nothing can spur him, 'cause he never worries. He speaks with confidence, some might say it's arrogance, possibly indifference. It's all the same
It's Nur Ein, and that is the finalists. BGM and Grumpy Mike, you get to pick between the two. One of them, in a day or so, is gonna be the champion.
25 will enter, all of them will try. Only one will stand alone, and 24 will die. This is Nur Ein. Nur Ein.
It's true.
Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein.
We started with 23 this time around, and we're down to 2. And there will soon be only one, the Nur Ein. It will be up to you. Please get your vote in early. I'd say often, but it's not going to make a difference. One of those two will be the winners. And it's going to be from the groups that have been kicked off the island that will be deciding. That's most likely you, listening to my voice. I want to thank you for watching and listening and what's going on. I'm Tommy G. I'm privileged to be your host for these 8 long weeks, the grueling weeks for these two competitors that made it all the way through. Man, I give you slack points out the wazoo for all that. I know Buffo X Dudes made it. I think we made it past round 1 this time, which is a record for us. So I want to thank you all for listening. We're going to try to do it again, next year. And Spin Tunes is going to be coming up also in about a month. I think there's a specialty one happening this summer. I haven't heard the full length on what's going on with that. And Song Fight still goes on every other week. So there are plenty of opportunities for you to do some music with this group. Go to songfight.net or also go to nurein.songlander.com, which is where all the archives of Nur Ein is. All 11 years, all 1,000+ songs for your listening and dining pleasure. Just click the button and right there you can listen to all of those soon. So thank you for listening. I'm Tommy G. I'm going to play the theme out and maybe a couple of songs afterwards. But until then, we'll see you next year in the Nur Ein.
Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. 25 will enter, all of them will try. Only one will stand alone, and 24 will die. This is Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein. Nur Ein.
If you were my Valentine, I'd cherish you and take you out to dine. The joy would soon begin to wane as you build up your reasons for disdain. I haven't got the time to get you close to me. I haven't got the time to make this work. Give me a little kiss. Get back, are you ready for this? You don't like how I dress and act, and tell that to your friends behind my back. Some of that is probably true, but let's keep it between just me and you. I haven't got the time for you to mother me. I haven't got the time to be that great. So I like you and you like me, but what you want is what I cannot be. me. That is why I'm saying goodbye.
Faces in the wind, together we can rule this piece of land. Standing in our way, your clumsy wife and a mediocre love. Standing in this room alone and looking out at all the things, and all these things are mine. I would give it all to you. I would give it all to you.
Wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. You stood above the rest, the best. Oh, wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. You stood above the rest, the best. Oh.
Father had his faults, but at least he always would get what he wants. Lie to me, tell me everything I wish for us will be. Growing up with you was a blast. I didn't know my love would last this long.
To wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. Stood above the rest, the rest. Oh, to wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. You stood above the rest, the best. Oh, defeat the plots and schemes. The living in a dream. Mortal couldn't make this up, no. 100 ships from Spain couldn't stop the rain. Sidonia of our storm flame. Oh.
It's hard to feel sorry for someone like me, but there is one thing I'll never know. I will forever be married to England.
Wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. Stood above the rest, the best. Oh, wait for you to fall. Everyone's alone. You stood above the rest, the best. Oh.
Standing in this room again, looking down. It's time to close the drapes and forget. The sun would never set on our love. This love that would not be.
Had a tough week to begin with, so imagine my relief when I had finally reached the end of it. You know what it's like, that's why TGIF exists. Friday rolls around and I'm within a state of total bliss. And this is where the story should end, but unfortunately things will never be this good again. You might ask why I am so sure. It started with a knock at the door, and if I were just a little bit smarter, I would have pretended for a minute that I wasn't at home, or at least would have invented an excuse for why I couldn't stick around. All of this sounds so sensible now, but at that moment I was feeling so great that against my better judgment I decided not to wait. And I opened the door, and yes, I unwittingly invited in my unexpected guests. Unexpected guest. Unexpected guest. Unexpected Unexpected guest. He had a satchel and a box with him, so right up front, I knew he wanted to sell me something. So who are you and what do you want?
Oh, me? I'm just some guy, but I think I've got something that you're gonna wanna buy.
And what's that?
This rare encyclopedia set.
I chuckled for a moment, said I mean no disrespect, but it's not the 1980s last time that I checked. There's this thing that they invented and it's called the internet. And he said,
I haven't turned a blind eye to the media. These books have information you won't find in Wikipedia.
Is that so?
It's true. I'm surprised you haven't heard of it.
I grabbed the first book but didn't understand a word of it. It's gibberish.
Oh no! Don't read that out loud!
Too late. The sky turned red with black clouds and there's thunder and lightning and there's some locusts like pests and the demons flying down become our unexpected guests.
I got it! I know your damn words, all right?
Congratulations, Mr. Kogut. It's a boy, and a girl, and a girl, and a boy, and a boy, and a girl, and a girl, and is that a pug?
Hi, I'm Rabbit Garfunkel. You may remember me from such Nur Ein entries as Why is Mommy Crying Again? And Pot Brownie's Nature's Critic. And coming up next on our show, we have Genevieve Johnson and her groovy new single, Unexpected Guest. What? She's a bloke? Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Why doesn't anyone tell me this shit? Come on. You're so fired.
this out.
I know you weren't expecting me, but I'm in your neighborhood. I had to come and see you, baby, just because I could. You have this weird effect on me, it makes me feel so strange. Every time I see you, babe, I think I start to change. You make me feel like an animal. I worry for my health. You know that you can trust me, baby, but I don't know if I can trust myself.
Check this out.
Voracious carnivore. Voracious carnivore. That's your dog. You weren't expecting me. Voracious carnivore. Voracious carnivore. Voracious carnivore. You weren't expecting me.
Baby, love is a scary thing. 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 Baby, love is a scary thing.
Jesus, amateur hour. Where's my scotch?
Every day I go to school, leave my computer, obey the rules, come home, flip on the PS3.
Every day I go to school, hunt some nerds, push down the fools, go home, and revel in my prankery. The little green men came to school that day, pointing their lasers, they began to say, take me to your leader, and we looked at each other. We're gonna make these crazies go run for their mother. Shit. Whoa, we got the aliens in sight, beating them up, putting aside our spite. Whoa, when green guts hit the floor, we'll high five and do it some more. This unlikely, uncharacteristic, uncomfortable, unholy alliance. Hey!
I've got the skills to do computer hacks.
I have the strength and I punch like an axe. We got together and planned our slaughter. Just yesterday we were like oil and water until the little green men came to school that day. Pointing their lasers they began to say, take me to your leader, and we looked at each other. We're gonna make these crazies go run for their mother. Shit. Whoa, we got the aliens in sight, beating them up, putting aside our spite. Whoa, when green guts hit the floor, well,
volleyball game.
He used to think that I was just a geek coding.
Till I saw the aliens' mothership exploding. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We've got the aliens in sight, beating them up, putting aside our spite. Whoa, when gringos hit the floor, we'll high five and do it some more. This unlikely, uncharacteristic, uncomfortable, unholy
Nur Ein